Texas by Leslie Galindo. Introduction. Have you ever thought of how Texas became what it is today? How it was discovered? In 1492, Christopher Columbus first set foot in America. He inspired many European explorers to want to travel to the New World. Some of these explorers created a big impact on what is now Texas. The explorers I'll be talking about are Piñera, Cabeza de Vaca, La Salle, and Coronado. I'll be explaining their expeditions, their impact on Texas, and some of their major accomplishments. Piñera. Alonso Alves de Piñera was a Spanish explorer. The governor of Jamaica ordered Piñera to go on an expedition, 1517 through 1519. The point of his expedition was to explore the new area to find a new route to the Pacific. Unfortunately, he did fail on finding a new route. During his expedition, though, he did sail along the Gulf of Mexico, leading him to map the coastline of Texas. He was the first European to observe and map Texas and other coastal areas of western states such as Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Here's a picture of his route. Cabeza de Vaca. Albert Nuez Cabeza de Vaca was a treasurer to the Spanish expedition under Panfolio de Narvaez. Cabeza de Vaca was caught in a hurricane, leading him to land on Texas. There he met the Karankawa. They helped him and the surviving men get food. Cabeza de Vaca got to learn a fair amount about the tribe. His impact on Texas was that he told tales of cities of gold which led others to come and explore the land. Overall, he is known for shipwreck, and his expedition was a failure. His years of expedition are 1528 through 1536. La Salle. René Robert Cuvier Sieur de La Salle was a Spanish explorer. He was sent by King Louis XIV to travel south from Canada and sail down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico. He was the first European to travel full length of the Mississippi River. He claimed the land of what is now Louisiana. He named it in honor of King Louis. How does this involve Texas, you ask? Well, he was lost in Texas. He also made a settlement in Texas called Fort San Luis. He claimed Texas for the French for 2 years. He made the Spanish very paranoid because of this. Unfortunately, he was murdered by his own crew. His years of expedition were 1685 through 1687. Coronado. Francisco Coronado was a Spanish governor in New Spain, modern-day Mexico, who was sent on to explore the southwest, which is where Texas is, United States. The reason he went on his expedition was to find the 7 cities of gold. His expedition was considered a failure since he did not find the cities nor make any settlements. However, he is known for exploring the Texas Panhandle. He also discovered the Grand Canyon and other major physical landmarks. He butted heads with the local natives. His impact on Texas was that he taught about the buffalo, villages, and the Texas Panhandle. Coronado returned to Mexico, where he later on died in 1554. His years of expedition were 1540 through 1542. Conclusion. In conclusion, many European explorers helped Texas to become what it is today. Even though some of their expeditions were failures, they really teach us of our state's history. Without Piñera, Cabeza de Vaca, La Salle, and Coronado, Texas might as well not be a thing. To mapping the coastline of Texas to exploring the Texas Panhandle, these men truly impacted Texas.